that you guys are in the house.
Yo, what's popping? What's popping?
Big shout out to you guys, man. How you guys feeling from the latest release? How's it feeling? How's the reception been?
Are you guys not entertained?
We're loving it too.
Ewo. Ewo piano.
Oh man. So let's just get started, man. So first things first. It's been 7 years. I don't know. I'm going to direct this first question at YP. It's been 7 years since the last tape. So why did it take this long for this project to get ready? And how's that shift been from creating the first one to now? So like directing this one at YP or Azanti or THK, anybody. Yeah, YP, go ahead.
I just did wake up. Make another man answer first.
I know you just came in. Sorry to drag you in.
Olu, I think you should answer that actually.
Yeah. So, shout out everybody. Thank you so much.
Yeah, shout out to you, man.
To answer the question, I think from the first time you dropped the first tape, after that, if you notice, that was when everyone started building their own selves as we started the collectives. Obviously, everyone, YP was already doing his thing. Um, what's his name? Kudi, there's Marv, do you get what I mean? There's other people. And obviously, over the years, everyone has gone to hone in on their style. We have people like Through Max, who has 8 productions on this. He didn't have any at the first time, but do you get what I mean? It took time. And basically, just obviously soaking the Bible, the essence of who we are. Like, we love trap, hip hop music. So, just living through experiences, going through everything, and getting to make this music, this body of work. I'll say it took time and it took everyone else working on themselves. So you have people like Azanti who we went to work with after the Apex Ville project. Look at Azanti, um, Destin artists. We have Laime, people who come in
Yeah,
and
obviously me the goat. Ewo.
I knew you were going to say something. But yeah, you have people like Laime that obviously we recruited, and now you can see why, because obviously we're showing you a different side of him through this tape. Shout out to the remarks every time. Yeah. The sonic plates that we set, like a lot of it has to do with Max and obviously him just learning production not too long ago. Do you get what I mean? Is the big fit for people like that. So we have to.
Yeah, man. Even though he just learned, he has like some of the biggest songs in my own life. So shout out to Max.
So yeah, shout out to
Yeah,
Max, shout out to
big
YP.
shout
Shout out to
out,
Max,
man.
man. Shout
Yeah,
out to Cindy as
Cindy
well.
as
I love
well.
Cindy.
Always
Yeah, I
show
love
up.
Cindy
I
so
was
much.
going around. I was going around. Obviously, like same, like people like
Oh, see,
YP.
let's shout out to YP and Azanti too. May not be
Yeah,
associated.
yes, no, obviously. We dey hear you. But yeah, I was saying,
Shout out
like,
on ourselves, man. Big up you
yeah,
guys.
man. So
Yeah,
people like
man.
Cindy pushing us on a different side, like honing Apex Village to getting to where we are at. As a collective, we've done a lot in the past 6 years. If most people don't know, like, um, that's something everyone should know now as well. That's also YP spearheading himself and the collective. It's not been easy. He's been on the road, like he's right now on tour as well. So you can see how he gets sometimes. So yeah,
Yeah,
I'll
totally.
leave you guys to.
Totally understand, man. Something I actually something you highlighted was from the first tape to now, there were new members that you guys inducted into the crew. For Laime, for instance, and Azanti. Just want to just single them out a little bit. Laime, maybe you could just tell us a little bit about you joining Apex and how that journey has been.
So yeah, shout out everybody that's here. God bless you for taking our time to obviously be here in this very, very hard country. I love everybody here. Yeah, Apex Village is basically family to me, more time. But before I was on Apex Village or anything, I was already like, obviously Lime. I'm sure everybody here is aware of that. If you are not, then I don't know what you were doing all this way. But yeah, I was already making music, but it was more like I always fucked with what YP and like everybody. Like just there's just one thing that Apex Village has that all these other people don't have, and they cannot have it. It can't be bought. It's not like it's not money can buy it. It's like is the aura is sold separately, down from the pictures, down from the mode of life, down from the music, down to the personalities involved. Do you understand what I mean? So it's something that I actually admired from far, from my last when I was in my last management, dash dash dash. I won't say the name, but yeah, since when I was there. Well, in fact, it was even when I did my song with Zlatan was Fargo. The day I recorded was Fargo. I put YP on video call and I introduced YP to Zlatan like, yo, this is my cousin. So it's something whereby I've always loved my people. Do you get what I mean? But it was a transition in 2023 that it was a tough year for me at the beginning of the year because I was just trying to make music and I was just leaving my last management. Do you understand what I mean? So it was something whereby I was with YP in Abuja, and at that time Max just started producing. So this is where it gets crazy. Max just started producing, and obviously we're all ginger. Then we're just pushing P now. You understand? And then Max produces Where Them Day. Where Them Days is the song that I featured, that I eventually featured Odumodu on. I didn't even want Odumodu on it in the first place. I wanted to just do it alone. And they're like, yo, give it to Odumodu. And I sent it to Odumodu the first day. I woke up in the morning and then everybody has recorded it live. Like, you know, Odumodu would just go and post. Like, I didn't even, like, bro, he has sent me the verse. I just replied with two fire emojis. He came, drove down to meet me and rapped it in front of me. He's like, guy, you know, hearing what I sent you. Like, nigga, you know, to me, I'm just like, yeah, man, shout out to you, bro. I love you. Shout out to you, everything. We dropped it and it became a hit instantly. And after that, we did Naughty by Nature. That Cindy, that's YP's elder sister. That's my cousin as well. And also my lawyer type shit. So she basically was part of the creative process and helped me to put that together where I had features like Loj. Shout out to Loj. Yeah. Um Somebody else was meant to be on that project but it didn't make it. Some nigga, fuck that nigga. But anyways, yeah, shout out to us today. That's how I got into Apex Village. Yeah,
And
that's how I got
that's
into Apex
actually
Village.
that well detailed story, Laime.
Yeah, it had to be told. I've never told it before, so you guys are
Oh
welcome.
yeah. Well, you heard it here
Yeah.
first, guys.
Yeah, you heard
Music
it here
contained
first, yeah.
space with Apex Village. So
Yeah.
if you're just tuning in, this is the Apex Village listening party / questionnaire. We have every member active. So if you have questions, please feel free to tap in and ask. Okay, so yeah, now that we're done with Lyman, so Azanti, can you just like walk us through joining Apex and you know, considering like the first tape went out and then you weren't on it. So how's that been? What's the transition been like?
It's been crazy, you know. Like I feel like we tell this story every time. Like, the story needs to be told a few more times because I feel like Apex Village single-handedly pushed a lot of people's careers. YP here is one of to me, he's a legend in the hip hop scene in Nigeria. To me, he's an unsung legend. And I feel like being in his space and being with and around his his vibes, his doings, essentially, I feel like that really helps us and helps the collective. And I feel like if YP wasn't here, I feel like we would have evolved in a different way. So I feel like Apex Village built that in me, the ability to evolve with your brothers and push a similar sonic sound. Yeah, man, I think it's been amazing so far. More to come.
Yeah, I mean, like with all the music you guys have put out, all the collaboration between you and YP, and also with the collective as well. It's actually been stellar music, and I wanted to actually highlight something as well. This particular record that's out now, "Welcome to the Ville Part 2", was basically recorded across the globe. I would say because YP isn't in
Yeah,
Nigeria, you aren't in Nigeria, so like I wanted to know what was the creative process like. Creating music from far away. How were you guys able to kind of piece everything together, make sure that you guys are actually having a hit song here or having a good song here or a club banger
Well,
here.
Well, to be fair, I think YP and
Um,
Azanti have hacked how to create music from any part of the world. I don't know how them niggas do that shit. I won't lie. I have no idea.
Shout out, shout out.
yeah,
The
man.
glow
I
is
was literally about to say that. I was literally about to say that. I feel like me and YP, even YP and Azanti Volume 1, I was in Angola when we recorded that, and YP was in England and Nigeria. So I feel me and YP have we've kind of honed that. We've had to work away from each other a lot of times, and delivering with that pressure is very difficult. And I feel like now it's just second nature. I think I'll be very excited for a project where me and YP and the rest of the people in Apex like should be in the studio. I'm very excited to hear
Yeah,
how that
man.
would
I said
sound
that'll be dope.
because songs like Claro,
yeah. We need
songs
to
like
do
Claro
that.
come out of that. Songs like Hustle come out of that because these are the songs that we were
Yeah,
actually
well,
together.
Nigeria.
I was there.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
I was in Nigeria for
Yeah.
Hustle. I was in Nigeria when we did Claro Road. So I feel like being around them just gives me a very free
Yes. Now, so
spirit,
he can be
to
a very
just vibe.
stubborn
And
boy as usual. A very naughty boy.
Oh yeah, hey, woo, I don't active.
Hey,
Let's
good
go.
morning, no. Egbon, Egbon
Ewo,
Adugbo.
Hey, woo, no be
Ewo,
trust matters.
Ewo. Three bossa for
What's
the
happening?
air
What's
for that
happening?
one.
What's
What's
Three
happening,
happening? You
bossa,
guys
YP?
like,
Man,
are
bossa,
shout
y'all
out.
like fucking with
bossa.
the project and shit?
Yeah, we're fucking with it, man. Shout out to you. Shout out
YP go
to
talk
the
the
whole
English where everybody
collective.
go hear. Oh.
Oh,
So basically,
Blessings,
like
shout out to
blessings.
maybe you
yeah,
could just share
shout out,
some
nigga.
lights on the creative process. Being in different countries. Because you, for instance, you moved out to LA. So how's that been like recording and actually piecing everything together?
Um, it's not been easy. It's not been easy. You know, see all these Apex boys, it's like Baki. And all these things. So they ever they on the same wave. Me, I like Baki too, but you know, say me, I they always remember we say I they try they on. All these boys
Yeah,
they
but I don't
forget we
smoke
say.
backwards, bro.
Shut up. Now you I didn't even talk about self. Like man. So so it's kind of difficult to like, keep everyone on track and remember what we have to finish and track selections because we have like hella tracks. And yo, it's just crazy. So I feel like what really like made us get this project completed was I think last year oh no, I think it was right before I went to LA. I was locked in with Max and Laime, and we're just like, yo, I feel like before I make this move or whatever,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
we should definitely have this project on lock.
YP didn't
And
let
we
us
literally
breathe at
just
all.
yeah, bro, I didn't let nobody breathe,
Bro,
I didn't let
YP didn't
nobody
let me
sleep, I didn't let nobody
breathe. I can
eat.
go to the toilet and he will
I
say
said,
that
yo, make
check the date. What's the date? What's the date?
like when I wake up in the morning and say he wants to eat, I'll say, bro, we know the chop. Maybe the ish. Everywhere good. Maybe no say maybe no say we didn't work towards something. You just want the chop every time,
And
like
I think
man.
what's crazy that you guys don't even know is, even aside from the fact that YP did move to LA, YP did have to come back to Nigeria. Like he literally had to come back to Nigeria to be in the real life process. So it's like a lot of things did go on behind the scenes and nobody actually does know that happened. You understand? You don't think he's out there chilling, but that guy came to Nigeria for like 6 months, I'll be 5 months, just to make all of us do together to get in the same inspiration. You understand? So shout out to him. Shout out to Max for making me not lose my mind too, because YPB is stressful as fuck. But yeah, shout out to y'all. Gang.
Hey, yeah, like man, mute yourself, mute yourself. No, mute yourself again for the next couple minutes.
Oh man,
You don't hear.
that's actually great. Is there any time when you guys recorded that you just knew that, oh, this song had to be on the project, or was there a song that didn't make the cut?
Yeah, bro. What's the name? Was extracurricular activities. Let me clear you how we made this song. So I don't know if you had gone to club or something in night before, but like me and Max wake up the next morning and I'm doing sit-ups. And this guy's making like a beat. And I just start singing the hook, bro. Like, I don't know. Right? I'm like, nigga, bro, we're going to studio like now. Like, we they come on this crib now. Like, we they go studio right now. And we literally went to the studio and we this is like one of the only songs that like everyone on the song actually recorded that day, I think, for some weird reason. So we got to the studio. I did the hook. Laime did his verse. For some weird reason, Marv was also available that day.
A
But then
very
God,
weird reason.
Marv is never available. But Marv was available that day and he pulled up and dropped his verse. And we're like, shit, yeah, this has to come out. So yeah, therefore,
Another record I'll say is um Any More record, the
uh,
Laime and YP. I don't know if
yeah,
YP
anymore
remembers
also.
this. I don't know if YP remembers this. There's a day we were in Birmingham and YP shot a whole video on his phone for Any More. And I was just like, bro, like Laime has to shoot like his own part and all of this. And literally the thing just looked like I was just like, this is an 80 song. Like ever since we started, I heard that song. I was just like, this song is that class. Because yeah, trap.
Yeah, and what makes that more spiritual is that fast forward to last month, I've already shot my part for that video. So whatever you're hearing actually is a full on full circle moment because everything he did, the evidence he did for the open moon and see him. You understand?
That's great, man. Like what I'm hearing from this is like YP is the main instigator of like most of the records. Like man, what's going on? Tell me about
I
it.
You
just
don't see
usually
him
I
now.
just
Sure, you
usually
don't
be
see.
I just usually they do my day. YP. YP YP know they groove me, they
Because I
groove
did
me.
tell you this sometimes the niggas they forget say this na their 9 to 5. Oh. They don't they forget.
So
As they there
sometimes,
to remind them.
yes, I can't lie. If how it is like I could just be at home because you know YP knows how to record himself, mix, master, shoot video, edit. He remain making shoot. He remain make
All
one
this
shoot
is where you
video.
just talk now, not because say I want to do swag outside. Not because
Yes,
say I don't
so
say I need
now
that.
because the YP
Sure,
don't
you
want
know,
he
right?
don't want to follow the people they drag. He want just do one by himself. So sometimes I can't lie. I do take advantage of it sometimes because I don't know how to do nothing, but I can sing. So one thing about YP is that YP knows how to, even if I'll be tripping, even if I'm being on a stubborn phase, YP just knows how to. I think YP and Max know how to just make me be serious because I can be very unserious. I wouldn't lie, but yeah, if no be say they are ginger, many things no good on stop. But whenever I'm ready to do it, I do my job very well. So yeah,
That's actually good to hear. But because like
yeah.
some of the records you carried, low key, uh, blood on my hands. That was a good rendition by
Okay,
you.
so basically, let me explain this to you. The song "Blood on My Hands," YP, "Blood on My Hands" is like 4 years ago, right?
What year are we in right now?
2026.
Blood on my hands is from 7 years ago.
Yeah, 7 years ago. That's what made "Blood on My Hands."
So
Do
even
you
if you
understand?
weren't, even if you weren't like,
I wasn't
affiliated
in
with,
Apex when we did "Blood on My Hands."
yeah. So how did that go?
Yeah.
Was it like something you were
No,
recording with YP?
me and YP have.
Nah, Lame came to Abuja to shoot Big Up Yourself. And we recorded Blood on My Hands
Yeah,
that
I came
period.
to Abuja with flights. That's when I could finally afford flights. That's the first time I started coming to Abuja. I was with boss, night boss. I use boss to
Guy.
come. I use bus to come to the. Okay, so let me tell you guys this very important story about Apex Village. So I used bus to come to Abuja after my mother passed away, because like YP's mom is my mom's cousin. Let me go to Abuja.
Hey.
Um, YP season one or so. I don't know. So I have not met YP at this point. Understand? I need to understand this. Growing up, I only knew Cindy and YP's elder brother. So I didn't know YP because YP hardly was in the country. In fact, when we first texted, I told YP asked me what uni do I go to. I said Babcock. He said, "What country is that?" I said Babcock is in Ogun State, nigga. Like the fuck? YP didn't even know where that was. So I came and I got to Abuja because it was God is good. I came from Lagos to Abuja. So I got to Gwarimpa by 3 in the morning. Literally. I got to the house. That's where I first met YP. I didn't even know, I didn't know how it was gonna be. The next day was the day of the show. Like the morning was the morning of the show. So like got straight to business, and I got to YP season. And I think the craziest part of YP season that show was when YP was performing. It was packed. That was the first time me experiencing that. Can you imagine that rain starts falling? And you know when rain falls, that's where the venue is problem supposed to now. This thing supposed cast. Do you know what happened? All the fans brought out purple umbrellas and stayed under the rain. I couldn't believe my eyes. I'm like, what the fuck did this nigga tell these people? How did he do this shit? How did Cindy plan this umbrella thing? Like, who are these people? Who be these niggas?
Carla, that's
Do you
crazy.
understand? That is insane. You guys don't understand.
Business,
Imagine, imagine
business.
seeing it for the first time. I'm just, mind you, I couldn't even afford the Igbo, so I just did smoke my best sweet traffic, just decoded. Based on say, I didn't Max now. Max, Max doesn't smile. Not even to ask whether make a coffee in jail. I just maintain me. They don't say with this village man we come, you understand? And I saw that in first, like was crazy. I was like, and YP was rapping under the rain. All these people were holding purple umbrellas. I said, oh, ma, if this is Ogboni, I will be a part of this. You understand? So yeah, that was really like it was a crazy day for me to see firsthand that okay, these people will be like say, even if they no be Sony Music, they are the next thing to do Sony Music here. You get me?
Yeah,
So
I
yeah,
mean,
therefore that was what yeah.
big shout out to the collective. Actually, just so I can just introduce myself properly, I'm Victor Momo and official publicist of the Apex Village. I don't want to be biased and talk about the collective, but still, before I joined Apex Village, I thought they were actually one of the collectives doing the professional work, doing rollouts, activating blogs, and activating influencers. In terms of pushing out the collective efforts. And that's something that was very inspiring to see, for you to be able to come to a country where for a very long time they're seeing Lagos as the main hub. And then there's basically a collective pushing, that sort of vim on a professional level. And it's great to see, still pushing that on from 7 years ago to now. So just the question I would like to ask, um, is being a collective and then now transitioning to like an indie label or collective label, has that been for each and every one of you, because everybody has released single projects under the collective. So how's that been? Okay, anybody can actually speak to that.
Na God, oh, na God, oh. I don't know anything to talk.
Yeah.
Na God, oh.
Like, please. Um,
Na God now. Na
so
God. It can only be God. It's just
yeah,
the truth.
I will like God no go shame us for real, but
God no go shame
um,
us, oh man for
the real thing I'll say is like what you're saying is like oh transition and all. The point is we always looked at things. We always wanted to do things professionally. The way Cindy always spoke to us about how she looks at YP and this is I'm talking about years ago. Um, we knew this is not we're not just talking normal business type day. Like we knew that we had to look into it. And shout out to every time I say this, shout out to Cindy, shout out to YP, shout out to Max. People that like put us on game in on the early, like in terms of like where we can see ourselves. Um, so like all this information involved, traveling a lot around the country, like around the world, sorry, and the country as well, just to make sure that we're doing things in a professional sense, like putting YP on tour, trying to make YP go on places where he can record his album, Azanti as well, like as in giving Max the creative ability to like work on projects. He's done that with like me. Do you get what I mean? Like these things are not things that you just get on the road. Like it takes time. It's intentionality. So that's what I would say. The intentionality of
takes time, oh, and a
yeah,
lot
it
of
takes
money
time.
too. It's not cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
man.
but that's what I'll say about that.
Uh,
But yeah.
just to kind of bring us back to the reason why we're here, which is the Apex Village recent tape, Welcome to the Ville 2. How were you guys able to quality control that, like knowing what song is going to be on the tape and knowing what features initially or essentially to pick from, that the tape in general?
I think um I could just
Well,
say updates on that
now me
particular.
and Max strive, that strive. You know,
Which
get
why you
anything
just
else
shank me?
going.
Why you shank me like that?
Because bro,
Yeah.
we go there for somewhere for morning. I go dey tell you say like, man, now give me updates. How we go drop this project? What you go do? You go dey press your phone. So like, end of the day, they
Eh,
talk.
but I deal with
I
you
won't
now.
deaf you, and guys, shut up. I don't say you deal with me. I don't say you deal with me, blood. But they ask say how we. You understand how we do the sound for this project? Shay, you been there when we did mix any of this song? Shay, you been add any input?
Ah, YP, this is no good though. This is no good though. Ah,
You the
this is no good
time.
though. I know been there, sha, I no go lie. But like I was like, I been there, they come like once, like I been there around. I was probably like in a hotel or something. I don't know.
We
Me,
need
I'm
to hear
proud
from
of I'm proud
Max.
of God no go shame us. Very proud
Very,
of that.
very,
Very
Yeah,
Yeah, I love
Azanti
God no go
produced
shame us.
that as
Therefore,
well. In
and
case
I
you
think
don't know.
one the feature that I also did really like because we didn't know what was gonna become of it actually was the song with shout out to Aguero Banks, man. Everybody knows Aguero Banks is really talented. Been a Minutes was a song that I did initially, and Aguero came to Abuja, and I was with YP at a studio and Max as well. And I'm like, yo, me and Aguero are trying to do a record. Let's go meet Aguero for the first time. And that was the first time. Although me and Aguero were already talking, and we met at a show in Port Harcourt, but we hadn't like locked in. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go track Aguero. So all of us went to meet Aguero, and immediately he had been a minute because like I don't understand Igbo. Max is Igbo, so Max was really like the verse, like as Aguero the right the verse. Max was really like fucking with this shit. YP just did they doing a normal vibe and boom, and we dropped the song. And I think from there it went crazy. Living in Bondage was also we living in bondage was gingered by YP because we were at home and YP told me, yo, let's go to some place in Jahi or Jabi or some shit. It was a hotel. I was like, how more just go record. Because YP is like that. YP can just we can just be living a normal day. And I don't know the two we go just ginger YP. YP goes, Alpha, we'll go record. Okay, no Allah. Me if I enter car. Me, I know Sabi drive now. So I sit down for car, me will gather they go. So as we got to the hotel, we lodged. YP set up this recording stuff, and he played B, and then we had a conversation about living in bondage. Can I all this ritual P to make money. So we're having a basic conversation of how people need to make money. You understand? Then YP went once, did his stuff, and I entered, and I was like, waiting go call happen if I know make car. They go come, they look me, call me OTK. You understand that type of P. Then after that, I'm like, Zeus is my very close friend. And Zeus is also YP's friend as well, but like I'm closer to Zeus than YP. So I just told him like, yo, let's put Zeus on it. And YP is like, Zeus. And I'm like, yeah. He's like, okay, let me hear how that goes. Then I went to Lagos, I linked Zeus. So every feature that you heard on that thing was very intentional. I literally just heard the Jerick verse today. Me, that I'm in Apex Village. I did not hear it. I didn't even
That shows
listen to
how
it.
serious you are. Firstly, secondly,
Yeah,
how
yeah,
can you just tell the
yeah.
world that you're closer to Zeus than your cousin? I know you fool.
Hmm?
Ah,
Are you not an idiot? How can you say you're closer to Zeus than your cousin? Shay, you know, get on
Ah,
drinking.
I close to Zeus party that time now. Now when I don't close past me now.
Guy, like,
Yeah, nah.
bro, I know they drag closeness to Zeus with you. Are you not a fool? Nah, guy. Sometimes I really confuse me.
Yeah, so that's how that happened. Yeah, shout out to that.
Oh, but mute yourself. I talked this thing 30 minutes ago. They don't hear you. Everywhere
Yeah,
good.
like
When they hear your
Thunder
verse,
go
they
for
go. They don't hear your 2 cents.
Thunder. Nah, Thunder go fire you. Thunder
They don't hear
bugagi.
your 2 cents. This space not for the creative. The niggas gonna work, nigga.
So what
They
did
don't say you the
what
ball.
did I do
They don't say
here?
you the ball. It's cool. It's cool. You want to explain to the world how you the ball still. You want pressure the
Yeah,
world.
sorry,
Everywhere
sorry. I
good,
don't
bro.
mute them. I
They
don't
play
mute
your
them. I
verse.
don't mute them.
Everywhere cool.
Sorry,
Love.
Yo, what's up,
love.
guys?
Who be
Sparky
that?
here. I
Who be
have
that?
a question. So I noticed that you guys had a lot of features, but not a lot of features with Abuja artists. So was that intentional or just how you guys wanted to do it?
I
Um,
don't mute my own.
it was a thing of we actually had like a studio session set up, a couple studio sessions set up where we called Abuja creatives and we made some beautiful records. But in the grand scheme of things, when we were trying to do track selection, bro, it's just like, man, okay, like if we had a song that was initially supposed to be track one, with all the Abuja creatives. Let's say like a month or two before uploading, we had made God No Go Shame Us. So like essentially all the selections we did just came out to have none of the people that were in those sessions on the project. You feel me? It's not like it came from anything of beef or anything. There was a couple of songs that were not even meant to be on the project that are on the project, but might probably even go off the project soon. Um, but yeah, it's not like we were just trying to not feature Abuja artists, man. Abuja artists are crazy, but yeah, just it is what it is. You feel me?
Also, were there any songs that you guys removed verses from? Because I know some people left Apex, so do you have to take up the verses on some of the songs?
Don't
Nah,
worry,
nah, nah. Anything,
Nah,
anybody
we
that
have to do
left,
that.
anybody
express
that left
music.
Apex, anybody that left Apex, the song that they sang is not that important to me.
It's not the song, not sweet.
Yeah, yeah. We're just, and again, what you have to think about is like when someone leaves, it's like it's chemistry as well. It's like
I
one
most
of
likely don't delete the whole file self. I know to send. I know like bad energy.
Do you get what I mean? But
Deleting the file says small. If you don't even,
no, guys, to be serious, like really, the thing you need to think about it in terms of the way we make music. Like we make music with ourselves. If you think about how most of all these songs are birth, you hear, oh, we're together, we made this jam. Where do you get what I mean? Because and
yeah,
again, if not, if it's someone else that sent the beat, someone else had the song and then brought it to other people to feature them. Do you get me? Because he felt like they would go well on it. Do you get what I mean? So most of these songs
yeah.
are made intentionally for the
Intentionally
collective.
with real life
Do you know what I mean?
connections.
It's like that's the
Yeah,
point. That's the point of the Apex Village in the first place. So whoever was on the first point was there with us in that point, and we told that story. And we're just telling the story now. Do
yeah.
you get me?
Bro, but
Not
even
the one that they will stand
in
up
those
and
sessions, we
go.
had like hella people, bro. So like most of the songs had hella people, and I don't want to be that guy that's just
So many people.
removing people's verses and like putting Apex verses and then leaving like maybe one person. It's just gonna look weird. You feel me? So I was just like, I'd rather just like dead the whole P and just yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that we won't still do things
Because
in the future. Do you get what I mean? It's like,
Yeah, no, the
but
records are
it's
still on
still
my lap. Yeah, I didn't delete those ones, but like,
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
I mean, like this like a 3 day P. It wasn't a 2 day P. Like YP did like a whole 3 day thing that everybody like it was an open session. It wasn't nobody say bounce I did though. Anytime it's like us sing. Oh yeah, sing. Nobody we not tell anybody not sing. You understand?
Mm.
Everybody sing.
Yes, shout
Yeah.
out to you guys, man. So I'm just gonna read out a few questions from the comment section, and then eventually allow people to speak because I feel like there are a lot of people that want to speak to you guys. So the first question here is from the Big V. Are we ever getting an Apex X Abuja? Considering you guys still have them in your hard drive.
Um,
Man.
maybe. You just might.
All right, that's fair enough. So you heard here first, guys. We still have Abuja music on the hard drive. So whoever you guys have recorded, whoever has recorded, you guys can shout out them. Let them release the records. So yeah, shout out to Apex for this album, pure work of art. Educer Boy said, PH don't they look like Ibiza at Laime. I Mount by Vladimir. Maximum Maximus. I don't they love Azanti small though. Yeah, I agree. So so real quick, just going by the way it looks on my screen. So Icon X, you could say something. 2K. If anybody has anything to say, please feel free to raise your hand. So yeah, Vladimir, quick question.
Big shout out to the house. Apex View, big shout out. They call this place listening party and everywhere the door. And they want me. I there for Jack on the scream Ali Boomaye. I say
Oh, why they feel you,
money
Which
Joe?
I
check me
which I
many
No be
even
choice.
they try to stop me on a daily.
Trying to
But me,
on
I'm
a
taking
daily.
off. Me, I know the send this hate you don't want.
Ewo.
YP and MIT
Ewo.
told them you come to my passport. Be familiar with tabloids. My familiars in London. Let's like
I beg God go bless you. I beg send me your answer. Send me your answer.
one of the dirty face. Big YP are there for you, you know. You know. That love it.
Oh
Too
my
much.
God.
I don't think you people are Sava.
Shout out to
It's too
Vladimir,
much.
man. Big shout out, big shout out. We're playing the records before They all joined. I feel like at some point we'll have some requests and then have them play. But for now, just a questionnaire, quick questions. If you please have a question, please feel free to speak. Oh, True just joined. So True, shout out to True Max, Apex Village in-house producer, THK
Masala
producer.
4P4.
Well, so yeah. If anybody has questions, please feel free to add
Shout
yourself.
out YP.
Yeah. So 2KRL.
Gang, gang, gang.
Yeah. Question, please.
I don't got no question though. The whole
Oh,
tape fire.
you just want a big
The
shout out
whole
to
tape
YP.
really fire, man.
Um,
Love,
Kid
love,
where the
love,
kid, man.
love.
Came where
Nobody.
the kid, man. That
It,
jam.
it, it, it is.
Crazy.
all right. Mute your mic, guys. And show boy, let me hear your question real quick.
All right, so I don't really have any question though. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me?
Please, if you don't
Am I
have
Yeah,
audible?
yeah. Good day, everyone.
guys,
Okay, am I audible?
yes, go ahead, show.
Am I audible?
We dey hear you, brother. We dey hear you. We dey hear you.
Okay, I feel like there's some network lagging and network connection with some people here.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
let's just keep it G. So yeah, Apex Village has been a powerhouse for creatives across the country and across the globe. Having people working from different parts of the world to make this a collective effort. So how's that been with everybody? Azanti, YP, everybody actually pushing their solo career. Have they been able to merge this? Doing a tape together. At the start of the year, essentially. How's that worked out for you guys?
Nigga, it takes a lot of hard work.
Yeah.
Literally, just a lot of hard work and dedication, man. Cause this piece not easy,
Uh,
honestly.
yeah. Can you walk us through like how that's been? Like, what's it been? What's the struggles?
Bro, like everyday struggles, man. Like everybody first has to put all their shit on pause. Like if you had anything going on, you have to put it on pause. Like I was meant to drop an album, but I had to put it on pause for this particular project. You feel me? So it's just like everyone is literally just like sliding their normal plans just to make this work out the best way, and also taking another because at the end of the day it's still me that's going to like ginger everybody and change it for everybody. So everybody has taken a lot of para from my end. I know that for sure.
Yeah, I almost blocked YP a couple times.
Everybody has collected from my hand, so I know. Yeah, I know themselves. They're going through a lot. But yeah, just for the love of good music, bro. Like this shit has to come out. The people gotta eat, bro.
Yeah, man. Talking about quarrels and fights that's going on. Have there been fights between the collectives trying to decide on what song comes out, and then obviously people leaving the collective as well. I don't know if we would want to talk about that here, but that would be
Nah, but we know the fight for your big gango.
real.
Oh yeah, there wasn't
I
no
mean,
problems on
it's
track selection.
obviously
It was just we just had to pick the best songs and just put them out. Everybody had a fair say, and yeah.
yeah,
And
yeah.
again, you need to think about it. This is everyone with different ears, different ideas, different angles.
In
So
different parts of the world.
yeah, as well with different people.
Mm,
Somebody is seeing it from this angle. Somebody is seeing it from here. Someone think this will look good on this
yeah.
platform. Someone so you have to consider all of that and then pick something. So it takes a lot of hard work, like what you said, and time.
So yeah, definitely that's it. So there's no we don't be fighting over nothing. It's just here and there conversations, trying to you know get the best out of everything because that's all that matters. That's all.
That's fair. That's fair enough. So yeah,
Yeah.
everybody bigging up Cindy. Shout out to Psychosis in the house. If you don't mind taking the mic, let's ask you about these big boys and how
When I go beg how.
how you've been handling them. In and out of the collective and pushing out the efforts. Okay, so before we actually move forward, YP, what's your favorite record on this song? Laime, we'll just go round real quick.
My favorite record is probably um,
Don't say practice.
Mm,
Or more practice. Practice is a
I
general
mean, yeah,
favorite,
either
but that one will not put down
practice,
for the name. Yeah,
Red
man. We'll
Eye.
not put down for the list.
practice, no hands, or God no go shame on.
Mm,
No, but YP,
talking
you know,
about
try.
the
God no
You know,
go
the
call the
shame
big,
one YP.
us.
that's the record with Kemo. How did that come
Yeah,
about?
no hands.
Yeah, yeah, I love that song.
Okay, that record is actually kind of
Shout out to Mazzy. Shout out to
yeah. Shout out
Mazzy.
to
Mazzy is the
Mazi.
person that produced
That
that.
record is really special to me because I was.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. YP.
I mean, allow me
YP and
talk
Mazzy.
now. Like
It's big
me,
way. Oh, yeah, sorry. Talk now.
guy, I was in Houston, right? And guy, like, man, I was in Houston, right? And
I did
Mazi
love.
hits me up. I think he's in Lagos recording with them, like me and Max. And
Yeah.
I tell him, yo, okay, I need a beat from you, right? But like I don't want you to just send me like packs. I want you to send me something really specific. Like I'm looking for like a specific sound. So I send him a voice note and I'm telling him how I want this song to sound like fucking Bruno Mars featured, Young Thug, and like the two of them are like Nigerians. Do you feel me? And he comes up with this beat. And I forward the beat and the voice note to Kemel. And Kemel is like, bro, I got you. And I think it was probably the same day he sends this record back. And I'm like, thank you. Thank you. You understand? Like I'm not going crazy. Like like I know that this long voice note I
Now,
said,
Port
like
Harcourt
I'm not
brother
going
now.
crazy. You literally like brought this concept to life right now. And even the way I start my verse on that record, Kemel was the one that actually put that little bit in right before the verse comes in. So I heard that and I'm like, fuck, I'm starting my verse with this shit. And yeah, that's how that whole that's how that whole record just came about. So yeah, that's a crazy one.
That's actually good to hear, man. Because Kemo has been making some crazy waves, and to
Nah,
do that.
Kemel's fire, bro. Kemel's fire.
Ah, Kemuel is insane,
Mm.
bro.
So tell us about the
Ah,
the Aguero Banks, the Zuzadios, the Jerick. How did that go about?
Jarek, the
uh,
Jarek verse is Jarek wasn't on that song like a week ago
yeah.
or 2 weeks ago. He wasn't even on the song. He hadn't sent a verse.
Fun fact:
But
I just heard the verse when it dropped with you guys.
yeah, a lot of people just heard the
Yeah, me
verse when it
too.
dropped from Apex Village. But it was a thing of
Like I was like,
I
yo,
just
what the
really I
fuck?
just
Shit
really
crazy.
wanted Jarek on this project, So at a point I sent him the full link to pick a song and he was like, you pick from you because like these other songs are fire. So I picked Hustle because I think it was the only one that we hadn't mixed yet. But I also knew that Jarek was gonna spaz on this beat and I sent it to him and he sent back the verse like last week or 10 days ago. And I mixed that.
That was even crazy.
We had
YP,
already dropped the pre-order when he sent
you're
the
forgetting.
verse. So we just put his name on it with like the rough version. I didn't have his verse on it. So we just uploaded it like last week.
Yeah.
So yeah,
We
everything's blessed with that.
You even tried to go to his house in real life to go get that verse, but there was too much traffic, so we had to turn back.
Yeah, that was a day before my
Just
flight.
Lagos now. Lagos now. Lagos. That was the day before YP went back to America. So yeah, that was all YP. Shout out to him.
hmm
Are we gonna
Um,
get any visuals from the project?
yeah, I
Ah,
already
on a go see
shot. I shot a video
I
for
go pin
practice
on.
already in LA. God Nigga Shamos has visuals probably. I don't know, the video was meant to drop today, but maybe just give it a up.
Ajay,
God,
noisy.
never shame us.
Good morning.
Oh,
Ajay. Any more also, therefore.
oh,
Yeah.
that track.
anyway, yeah, maybe.
Actually, Laime and YP, you guys were sliding on that track. What was the chemistry like? Were you guys together recording that particular song?
Yeah, anymore is also a crazy
Yeah.
vibe because I think we were just like driving around Abuja and Aries sends like a couple beats. He's always sending me beats. And then I just start playing them on the Bluetooth. And
And I ran
this
mad.
beat comes on and I'm like, yo, this shit is crazy. And
I think YP drove
I tell
straight
Lame,
to the
yeah, I tell
studio.
Lame, I say Lame, I pause, I'm like, Lame, are you ready? Because
And I'm
just
like,
watch what I'm
I
about to
didn't
see
think
on
I
this.
could do it.
Watch what I'm about to do on this beat right now. Like we're going home right now.
I
And just
swear, I
watch, just
swear.
watch. And I literally like put the beat on my Logic, or my headphones, and I just started rapping. Like I didn't even write this shit. I
bro.
didn't even try to write
Do
this
you know
shit.
that?
I just started rapping.
Yeah.
And I was finished, and
From a
Laime was like,
viewer's point of
ah,
view, man,
this shit is
I was
wild.
like, what is this? What is this boy
And
saying?
Laime
Like,
also, now, he
we
didn't
can't
write as
now.
well, so he just like took the mic as well
Guys,
and
shout
did
out
like the
Live
one
for that
take.
verse, man.
Laime did.
Shout out
Yeah, I
to
didn't
you
write
guys for
one
that verse.
line.
This
YP, I know
verse,
you stressed him. You stressed him. You must have.
Nah, the verse, he even had like a bit in the verse that he fucked up, I think. I just had to like,
Yeah, yeah.
kind of edit it. But it was cool. It was
Nah,
cool. It was cool.
uh,
Nah.
it was cool. Shout out to Origin Beaters though. Can't lie.
so guys,
You guys want the
I'll
truth
be
now?
like,
You know
so
the
actually,
truth now.
like,
I've been now.
just be
No.
serious a little bit. Like, looking back at the journey since 2019, what's been the biggest lesson, like Apex Villagers? Building like a sustainable creative collective in the current music space. How's that journey been? Like, looking back at it, like, what's the biggest lesson you've learned from that?
And the niggas won't help you.
That's all. That's all. The Jones, all of them combined. Jonesy, man.
Industry niggas won't help you because it is what it is, bro. And like at the end of the day, this is what niggas are fighting for, bro. This is what like behind everything that's going on. This is what niggas are fighting for, bro. Like there's people in the industry that are trying to silence certain creatives, because they feel like they are the gatekeepers. They feel like they're the ones with the road. Not them no road.
All them bitches
they
want
have
clout. All
they
Do you
them
have
feel
bitches
me?
they
got
have the
coffee.
key.
That's the bro. Like I'm talking from the standpoint of not just me, bro. This is what's happening, bro.
Yeah.
You on
That's
the
what's
CEO
going
the
on,
bodo they
bro.
para
No
every
lie.
day online. You know, see this now they solve. They try to silence that boy.
Now waiting this up now.
Like there's niggas
Waiting
actively
this
trying
up.
to silence people, bro. Like creatives from Abuja just because we're from Abuja and we're not from Lagos. They report your page. They do random shit just because they see your swag. They try jack 'em. They don't want make people know say that you did
Yeah.
the jack 'em from. Do you feel me? That's what I'm saying. Industry
EGYP.
niggas don't help.
Because they be stealing the fuck out of YP swag. Let me not talk sha.
Now what's they
Everybody
reduce up?
enjoy.
I want them to say I go soon para now. No, everybody just they wait.
No worry. My podcast is dropping. YP
If
Parade.
it-
So shout out to me.
I don't even para for your podcast. I see they smile. They give you soft boy. Yeah, the
You
guy
see
go
this
mad
smile,
for
but
online, man.
but
Let me just try my first.
Actually,
nah,
you know
because
what?
honestly speaking, even
Sorry, just to cut you off a little bit. So, and YP said something just now, and I just wanted to kind of, bring it back. People are seeing Apex Village or the Ote scene or Nigerian hip hop in general that is exploding right now with a lot of people tapping in. How do you guys see like this new tape, Welcome to the Ville 2, being a part of that conversation or playing a role in that conversation?
I mean, you better play your role.
come on, you better play a role because all these other
Because
people
there's
give
niggas
me
actively
it's as
trying
in
to silence the fact that it's supposed to play a
like
role. Did you grab?
trust me. Let me tell you here first. Yeah, this tape is great, and there are niggas that will swear to God that it's not great. That's just it. Yeah, that's just it. So. And we appreciate everybody where they actually show love, where they support. Now they make us they
Yep, yep.
continue. And for the
Facts.
rest of the people, man, fuck them, man. I don't know, man.
Do you understand?
That's
As in,
it.
look at it like this. Look at it this way, right? Imagine a company in Lagos, right? That's supposed to be the forefront of hip hop, right? Supposed to be the forefront of hip hop. And there's another collective in Abuja that's popping up that's looking like the forefront of hip hop. Do you not feel like those people will use all their resources to make it look like we are not the
All
forefront
the
of
money they
we are
have.
not the forefront of hip hop? So that they can still collect these international deals that they're already in the rooms for. Do you understand? Look at it from that angle. I'm a nigga that when I first
It's
came out, I was in
real.
Lagos telling everybody that I'm not moving to Lagos. Like I'm an Abuja boy. Like I'm not even trying. I don't
Yeah,
dey move.
that's. Oh
Do you
yeah,
feel me?
oh yeah. May not be like say person they even talk too much. I know bare niggas that don't fuck with me because I started going to Abuja. Dead ass. My niggas, we be saying that una niggas, will be una faves when they hear. They don't like me because I fuck with my niggas that are from Abuja. They're like, you picked a side. What the fuck is you picked a side? Nigga, it's 45 minutes flight, bro. Sean be say I picked a side. But that's a story for another day.
That's real, man. You guys
Yeah.
have spoke some real shit here, and like I'm glad I'm
Dead
glad
ass,
it's coming
bro.
from here.
Yeah.
You know, fans are already calling this "Welcome to the Ville" like a whole different planet. But like, what's one misconception you could, like people might have about Apex Village that this album kind of addresses or flips?
I just made it. Just feel it just show they show them say we still no be their mates. Next year we still not go be their mates. Even the year after that, I beg.
Um,
Go so wrong there.
I obviously I understand where people come from and say we want to talk or have a say in things, but the point is we are just trying to make sure that we represent what we represent totally, like full fledged. So it's not we're not trying to be here and do it half-heartedly. That's one of the reasons why if you know anything about most of the people, there's a certain level of excellence that is I wouldn't say I don't want to put the word excellence, but it's also a term, but excellence that is required from some people when it comes to the collective effort. Do you understand? If it's not that, don't bring it. Like everyone knows. So it's like that standard already that's been set. Upholding that is something that we it takes a lot of time and effort and money, and we are all around the place. People have personal lives, people are around the world. Do you understand? Azanti is in school. Like, do you understand? Bro, niggas are living real lives. Like, it's not just, but for the love of what we are doing, we have to do it correctly. So that now precedes everything that we're doing, and the collective efforts now tries to put that into effort. So that's why we say we hope you guys understand what is at play here. When some people are trying to downplay what people are doing, we're putting in real work. But yeah, they want to tell you otherwise, but God no go shame us.
God no go shame us, amen.
That's real, man. So just I'm going to ask a question now. So if the version of PsychoYP and the original crew of Zilla Oaks are you and the rest were to listen to this new tape, what do you think would shock them more or like move them more about this new Apex evolution?
That Laime bad die.
Aside that, like, bad.
um, I won't lie. Personally, I one of the things I'll say is me personally, I don't like it's not like I don't like looking back, but we it's a long time. I understand for you guys it's just music, but 2019 to now, people have moved across the world. People are doing different things. Like, do
2019
you
till now,
understand? Like,
children, people don't
do you
born
understand? So
picking.
most
Like people
and some
don't
of all
move
these
on, man.
things, we personally with our music, we are showing you that we've moved on. We're showing growth, and it's not personally, it's not me. I don't think it's this. We're doing what we are doing, like, and that's what it is. You get what I mean? Like. So if anybody's seeing it anyhow, that's on them. That's their own perception of whatever they're hearing. But
I
we,
swear. Because we didn't do it,
yeah,
no
I'm
hate
not.
intent,
Yeah,
nothing, none
like, do
like
you
that.
understand?
Yeah.
After everything, Cindy, YP, Max, Laime, Azanti has to go through in their personal lives, they'll still come through. Do you understand? Other people in the collective
I can't go
come
microphone, can't
through.
go the reach
It's
another
not
person.
about
No, no.
another person. Do you get what I mean? Like, we're doing this for the love of what we are doing, which is the music, which is hip hop, which is trap music, which is, do you understand? Putting this collective effort out there. That's it.
Yeah, big respect to you guys, man. 7 years feels like an eternity in Nigerian music. Like, are you guys working like the biggest internal shifts inside the collective, not just sonically though, but like in mindset, in relationships, or even daily operations? Like, can you guys like tell me? I mean, this would have been great to have executives speak. Like, if I could have psychosis speak, but I mean, I can still hear from you
You
guys.
can
Maybe
have a, but yeah, the
you,
point is,
you might not really have a shower,
yeah,
I won't
the
lie.
point is, what I'll say is, recognizing the recognizing what we do and how we do it has led to the point where we are looking at it this way. Do you understand? So there's people in the collective, there's things that we have to do, there's a certain way that we have to think about things when we are doing what we're doing. So like I said much
Yeah,
earlier, the intentionality is basically it. Everybody understood the
yeah.
point. Like when white people was trying to talk about this collective with the music thing, when Cindy was saying it, when everybody was doing what they were doing, like everybody has changed forms to be what the collective needs for the growth of everything that we're doing here. So do you get what I mean? Like at a point, Max
Yeah.
was a road manager. He honed in skills. He can still do road manager, but now
You
he has
can still
done.
road manage. You can still make
He's
your
do
beats.
you
If you still
understand?
take it to the
Like,
show,
do you
carry
understand
you.
what I mean? Like, there's Azanti who produced on the tape. He sang. There's YP who now is shooting video. But most of who don't know, YP can make beats now. Like, the Cindy is doing things around the world. Like, bro, in tech space. Do you understand? Like,
There's me with
there's
21
Laime.
tattoos.
Oh, Laime, I was coming to you, but like, do you understand what? Like, we are putting in this. Everybody is literally doing things that makes this collective effort look the way it is. So it's an intentional piece. That's all I'll just say.
Yeah, and even aside from the collective, like we have some core support system where we say it did. Shout out to people like Jaylon. You know, I fucking love Jaylon.
Yeah,
Jaylon
for
is
real.
someone that
That's the
I know
point of
that.
the collective.
Yeah,
A
I fucking
community,
love
bro.
Jaylon. Do you understand what I
Yeah,
mean?
man.
The collective is bigger than the way it even is. Like a big pass with you on this. Sure, you understand? People they will be say,
Yeah,
and na pidgin and gas talk can make you feel
yeah,
understand. People they will be say, we did together. We una they see for the forefront. But not everything that meets the eye is what you are
yeah.
seeing. There are still niggas at the back whereby, bro, okay, let's use for example, most of the songs, even if Jalen didn't produce it, Jalen heard most of it. I'm just using
He
Jalen as an
makes
example because I
practice
can see
as
Jalen
well.
here.
Mix and
You
master
understand what I
practice.
mean? You like, do you understand? He doesn't. Yeah, he will hear the song and tell you, yo, this is how it is. It doesn't matter the level of fame we attain. We are still the same thing in our face. If YP like me, YP go sing with Ghana. YP is still going to be Nicholas. You are Amadu, you know, go far. You understand? So it's just being grounded. It's not easy. It's not easy. I won't lie for you, bro. It's not easy, but it's good. Yeah, that's just the
So,
truth.
and
That's just the
another
truth.
thing you have to think about is the point of the collective is understanding that we all play a part in everybody's individual success. It's like, do you understand? Like, everybody is looking at it instrumentally. Like, if YP does something, everybody has to look at it the same way as Laime is doing something, as Azanti, as Max will do something, as I will do something, as Cindy. Do you get what I mean? We have to always be putting in that effort, which is the point of what we are doing and how we apply, how we do it, and how we, yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's great to hear, man. Like unraveling all of this, like everybody's still one big collective together and doing everything together. Some original energies have grown, some new ones have been added, and the roster is basically now international. Like, how do you personally keep the original Ville spirit alive while allowing the collective to basically evolve without losing its soul? Like,
And
yeah, why people can say something here?
Sorry, what'd you say?
So I was saying that like some original energies have grown, right? Some new ones have been added, and the roster is basically now international. Like, how do you personally keep the original Ville spirit alive, like the Apex Ville spirit alive, while allowing the collective to evolve without losing like the sole purpose of the collective?
That black box in my stuff. Which black box? No, no.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, man.
Man, I think you have something in that. You have something on this purple bag.
Eh,
I'll show YP.
Okay,
why,
tall
why,
life, video on tall
So
sheet.
like I do, I swear I'm not saying this.
why is
That
on top?
that that thing right
That's
here.
right.
That
The air Jericho for background.
Oh,
Ugbe.
boy.
yeah.
Right.
Is that not yours?
So
Uh,
anybody can actually just pick up.
Yeah. So
Oh yes.
nah.
So what's the
Shit.
question
So
again?
essentially, what it is we're just trying to be ourselves, bro. Like, I feel like anybody that's been added to Apex Village, deserves to be there. Um, and we can't do no wrong when it comes to music. You feel me? So the Ville vibe is always gonna be there whenever we're creating music. So yeah.
Yeah, anybody.
to what YP said is another thing you need to look at it is this is relationships, bro. You're talking about. So if people spend time together, like listen to the same music, go to the same, like, do you understand? Like, share music with each other,
That's right. That's the
share
yeah. You're right.
share
You're right.
memories with each other, like the relatability and like all these things make for the music that you guys are hearing. So do you get what I mean? Like, people are spending time. Like, even if some of us are not together, like there's times where like I've had to fly and go and meet Cindy. I've had to fly and go and meet people. Have gone
Yeah.
to fly to come and meet me in Manchester, in Stopover, then go to somewhere. Do you get what I mean? I've gone to meet
And
YP in Birmingham. Like,
And some of us have never seen each other for like
Yeah,
6 years
I've
and
not
we're
see,
still in
do you
love.
understand? I've not seen some people in years, and we still make for the time to go for all the things that we need to do. Make sure that you're on your meetings, you answer the calls. Do you understand? That's togetherness. Even if it's sharing music, sharing snap, something, making sure that you're keeping that contact to make sure that you guys keep that synergy to do what you're doing. Very important.
And big shout out to everybody involved and trying to push the collective. But like since you guys have been making music since 2019. Was there a particular time where like the mantle felt heavy and you felt like, oh, you guys needed to quit this, or not make music, or
God forbid that thing.
thank God. So yeah,
Nah,
I was going to ask, what's next for Apex Village? Are we expecting another project anytime soon? Are we expecting new members?
On a wicked, we just 16 song, na like 16 song. No, na yeah.
I'm
On a wicked,
fucking crying.
take our blood now.
No, no,
Take
no, no,
our
no,
blood,
no.
though.
Like, I hear you, but bro, what I'll say,
No, I fuck with them. Though. I
no,
fuck
no,
with them. I'm
no,
just
I know,
joking,
I
though. I'm
know.
joking. I'm
But I'm
joking.
just saying, what I'll say is, for now, first of all, drop music, there's videos on the way, there's other things to come. And like we said, bro, this is a run, everybody's run is part of the collective. So like whatever comes next is you might hear a through mass production single pack, you might hear THK single pack, you might hear YP's album, you might hear Azanti, you might hear Laime. Like that is still all part of the play of Apex Village, if that makes any sense, because it is still a collective effort when most of these people are doing what they're doing. And you see these things is still the collective behind. That's the concept of Apex Village. Like, so when we come together and do our thing, it's still we didn't go away. Like you still had YP, you still had Azanti, you still had Max, you still had Laime, do you get what I mean? Like, yeah, we are still actively there behind doing things, but then again, it's just the form that we're taking. So that's the best way to put it. So we're still active. You're still going to hear things from us. Like we're everly active. You know this.
mm, that's great, man. The evolution is actually be something to that's been televised and something to actually see grow enough in our midst is truly remarkable. For the young members on the project, how has it been, raised in Apex Village? Like, how has that shaped the artist like you're becoming? Someone like Azanti now, for instance. Like, was this like a heavy mantle to take, or this was like a come with your energy kind of vibe? I know, is Azanti here? Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm here. I'd say it has taught me a lot of patience, and the ability to take the back seat and allow for everybody else in the group to flourish. Like Olu said, every single drop is a part of the play of Apex Village. So taking your time to be present in the least, at least be present with your brother's release or with your brother's um, time. I feel like every time anybody in Apex drops something, I think everybody's on it. Everybody's posting it. Everybody's is telling the other person, "Oh, this is cold," or giving feedback. And I feel like that's what being in Apex taught me. I don't think I felt much pressure to. In my head, I wasn't seeing it that way. At least I was just a young person making music. But now I realize that as artists, as individuals, we have a lot of responsibility to be the model artist for the next generation. And I feel being in Apex teaches me taking the back seat is a big part of that.
Word. That's actually great to hear. So Apex Village essentially has taught you some patience and actually taking the back seat and watching people do the work and be a collective effort rather than just you pushing your own solo effort. So that's great to hear. There's a lot of people looking at Apex Village as the model collective or the model group, what's actually something like you're looking out for in terms of building your legacy or pushing this collective to the heights? Like, are these things to take away, or the fans should basically take away to say, okay, this is what Apex Village is about, and this is the legacy that we're trying to leave?
I'd say first and foremost, loyalty. I'd say there's not enough of that in our industry. I don't think we see enough of people being loyal to the cause, loyal to the brand, loyal to the city, loyal to your collective, loyal to your friends. I feel like loyalty is a big part of that, and it's indicative of why I've spent this amount of time in Apex. I feel like Apex has sacrificed a lot for me to thrive, YP especially, and loyalty looks like being there when things don't look good, and more artists and creatives need to inculcate this habit of loyalty. So yeah, I'd say that.
Yeah, to add to what Azanti said, which is loyalty is a very good point, but then again, it's like is the cause, like the brand, like what we're trying to do. Like when YP is telling somebody about Apex Village, you already know what we're trying to tell you. You're going to hear music that you've not heard before from Abuja, from Apex Village people, wherever we are in the world. Like what we're trying to do is hip hop, rap music, like infused with whatever style, but you know what we're trying to tell you. And we tell you every time that we are some of the best of the people out there doing this and making it at the level that we've been making it consistently, showing you that yeah, it's what we do. So that's what I'll say for us as well. That's what's the most important thing. Like as Nancy said, but loyalty. So I'll say loyalty to the brand, like loyalty to hip hop, loyalty to making music the way we do it and approaching it the way we do it.
Loyalty, brotherhood, pride. You heard this all first here, guys. So if you're just joining us, this is the Apex Village listening and the questionnaire. We've just been asking YP, Trail, THK bunch of questions. And if you have any questions to add, please feel free to indicate. I'll add you in as a speaker. But please make sure you have a question, because you'll just lose your speaker privileges if you don't have any. So yeah, this last second to my last question is kind of directed at Trail. Everybody has kind of highlighted how you started producing when the collective was started, or initially, or essentially when the collective had already grown to a certain level before you started recording or you're producing music. So I wanted to ask, like, how has that process been for you, kind of pivoting from a road manager to now like a hit producer, because you have some notable hits with some of the collective and people outside of the collective as well. I don't know, Trio Max, are you active?
Three busa for that man first. Busa, busa, busa.
Yeah, don't kill me.
But
Hey, what's good, guys? How far now? How you been now? What's going on?
Shout out to you, man,
First,
Max.
man. First, shout out to everyone that's on here right now, man. Good to have everyone here. And yeah, it's great to see the reaction. But yeah, to answer your question real quick, for me personally, it's been the journey has been great, man. To just keep it brief, it's been great because not much has changed. Can't lie. You said pivoting from being a road manager,
Hmm?
bro. I'm still a manager.
Yes.
Literally, me and Laime used to run stuff on road together, so that hasn't changed. But
Oh my God. Again? Yes, my
first, the first project, I wasn't really like making music then, but well, me, I also have my own like music interests, which happen to be production. And yeah, I just basically decided to, start making beats and everything. And here we are, man. It's been great, man. It's been great.
Would you say
Yeah.
collective
I'm
helped
here.
you shape that? That's your
What do you
search.
say?
I said, would you say the collective helped you shape your search to be or explore the music that you actually wanted to make?
Oh yeah, for sure, definitely.
I mean, we're his biggest fans,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
yeah.
for sure. Right from when I started, like making ideas and putting stuff together. YP has always been jumping on my stuff. We have their unreleased stuff from back then, bro. So yeah, they've always shown like interest in that side of stuff, and yeah, it definitely helps for sure.
Yeah, that's big up to you, man, True Max, because you've been having some notable features, some notable work, and then even on this tape, you have records like Hustle and records like Practice, and this the beats production of that is actually very pleasing or sonically pleasing, as I would say. So I don't know
Yeah,
if there was anybody just starting out like me now. I've always looked up to you because I want to start producing. So if there's any advice that you're trying to give, is there something that you like to tell or say to someone that's looking at you, looking to learn?
I'm trying to start producing. Someone that's trying to start producing,
Yes, yes, yes. Making me.
man.
Uh,
Just hold good.
Just who God do
Okay.
and not lose your phone.
Good
When you
God.
not thief your phone.
Good, can't lie.
mm,
But yeah, I also like to
My guys, you can't lie.
give some
Facts,
props
so just
to
hold God. For real.
our fellow producer collectives, them Pop Boys, them
God,
44
44 DB, all
mm,
them
Chill,
guys, bro, for real.
PTG.
Always. Yeah.
Yeah, very instrumental in everything that we've done here.
okay, okay,
Big
great.
time.
So basically, like the 44 dB and Pop Boys do they have contributions to this particular tape?
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
I think Jalen has some production
Shout out
on
to
sorry.
Ramoni as well. Ramoni is on
Ramoni
contribution
as
The
well,
too.
yeah.
first
Ramoni
what
as well.
the first project, Welcome to the Ville, that was basically them, man. That was pretty much them.
Yeah, they literally did most of that with.
That was them.
Yeah.
And since then, other songs, other singles, other projects, we've
Yeah.
been on thing. In fact, this is probably like the first project that we've put out that
Most of
we've
them are
put
not. Oh,
a
yeah.
lot of them on it. But yeah, it's all love between everyone, man.
It's the growth, bro. It's basically just like we said, the collective effort at the end of the day is it spans around other collectives because it's like I said, it's the relationships that we are keeping. It's like Ramoni, Jaylon, some of all these people, Johnson, like this camps where some of
Yeah,
all these people.
Ramon is on Denge Pose with
Yeah,
me.
now,
Yeah,
yes,
Ramon is on
no,
with me. I just
yes,
remember.
no. Jaylon is on practice with mixing and mastering. Like they are always present to help and always bring us to like where we're going to, like, because there are also people that like anyway we say sonically understand what we're trying to do. So it's very important to be
And
around
then
people like
and
that.
then there's Max and Olu
Hmm.
to finalize it,
Yeah, man.
as
It's just
always.
the ears, bro.
So the growth, shout out to you guys. The evolution has actually been crazy from the first one to this one, and then hearing like all the sounds now and how everybody has grown individually to now make this effort as just perfect. So just to kind of my questions are finished though, guys. So I'll just add more people as speakers so that they can ask you guys any question. So I see some people's hands raised up. KUV Kuvili, can you quickly put the question?
It's Kuvi, by the way,
Kuvi. Oh,
and I'm really happy. Yeah, I'm really happy to be here. Like, it's not. I don't really have a question though, but I just want to use this point to like
come on.
appreciate like YP and Laime, Azanti. Like we the ABJ, we still be like we are still up and coming in this like rap game and shit. Like from the start, all those their YP, we've been hearing them since like secondary school. So I'll try and see like now them they inspire us like to really like push further in this speed like for real.
Big
One
love.
day I'll go to the First Village album sharp, but like for now like I just want to say now they inspire us like for real. So bless up for this new album. Thank you for
Yeah,
like
man.
everything.
Amen, bro. Believe,
Love,
believe.
love, love.
Amen.
Yeah,
Shout out to
big
Believe,
you.
love.
believe, believe.
Shout out. So yeah,
Shout out to
Icon,
you.
Icon X.
Yeah, yeah. Good day, everyone.
Good day.
This is Icon X.
Mm.
Yeah, so my question is for YP here, and this is my question. When did you know that you are him, bro? So na
Yeah, make
serious
you.
question, bro. Like, bro, every time I do always think I like, bro, YP is
He,
just too damn good. Like, bro,
Hemology.
what the fuck, man?
Emo-
I
Like,
say,
Hemology.
bro,
don't think
like,
since
if
I
you get
didn't
what,
know.
like, bro, like, 2019 was my first time I wanted to like go for a show to watch YP, and I was like high as hell, bro. So like, I slept through the whole part of YP show.
What?
Immediately I woke up, YP was leaving the stage and Udmood was stepping off the stage. I was like, what the fuck, bro? Like, what the fuck? I was so pained, bro. I was so pained. But then, like, last 2 years, bro, like, Udmood was now, like, big. Now, I had a show going on, and I got a free ticket from, like, DJ Shows to go. And YP on that day, he had his own show in KD. Bro, I had to drop the show. I found my money, bro. I had to hop on the train, to go and see YP. And I
Yo,
was
that's
like,
crazy.
bro, that's
Man,
it was
wow.
Love,
fucking lit,
man.
bro. It was fucking lit.
Shout
Wow.
out to you,
Yo,
bro.
Wow.
bro.
They say Shaws give
Wow.
person free tickets for one of the one show.
Yeah,
Oh,
on that year, it
yeah.
was DJ Shows actually that gave me the ticket. DJ Shows.
Shout out to Shows though.
Yeah, but I had to like drop it. I gave my brother actually. I told him to go for it. Then I had to go and see YP, man. I just had to, bro. YP, you are the goat, man. Like, bro, you are the goat, man.
Blessings, my
Don't be
G.
loud.
Blessings.
I do not.
God go bless you. God go bless.
Yeah, man. But I feel like the fans are the ones that keep moving, man. Why you guys keep going?
Yeah, bro. Guy, all this shit is for the fans, bro. All this shit is no be for swag, no be for what around. It's for the fans. For everybody to digest. Oh, if you don't chop the music, bro, make on a chop on.
Re-
As
Man,
in,
with the chop am, with the chop am.
So yeah, one last question. Afam,
Good evening, everyone. Nice to be here. Just a quick one. Is Kemwell signed to or affiliated with
not
Highly
Apex?
answer.
affiliated. Highly affiliated.
Highly,
Okay,
Not
that's
signed.
highly
He's
nice.
not
Like,
signed.
it's
He's not
insane.
signed to us. Yeah.
That's Simon
All
is
right,
highly
highly
yeah.
affiliated.
affiliated.
So,
I
wait, what do
like
you?
that.
He asked whether Kemo was signed to
okay.
Apex Village, so I said no.
Oh, strong affiliation,
But
very
now our
strong.
brother, now for Port Harcourt, we come from.
All right, respect. Like,
Yeah.
he's really good. I hope he goes up like
Shout,
this year. And shout out Azanti and YP. Like, the chemistry is insane. Laime too, and everyone
Laime.
else. Like, great project.
oh, John, so far you stream,
Laime,
nothing come
oh
on my.
God, like, I used to think the name was
Yeah,
French.
man, because
So
you
I'm
know, be
always
French.
like,
I be
Come
Laime.
like,
on, like man.
so far you the stream, man, no two cent. But
Yeah.
it's not
So,
French. I'm from Port Harcourt, Auda. That's how it is. Oh, Niso Laime Benny, but that's my name.
Oh man, we've been here 1 hour 30 minutes, guys.
We don't try you.
Does
More go
anybody have
sleep.
these
Oh.
jams loaded up? Typically, if you guys were actually, if somebody was just joining or listening to the Apex tape, what's one song that would kind of give the EP or like the real collective word? Like, what's that one jam that you can say, okay, you listen to this one jam, you understand what Apex is about?
God no go shame
God, no go
us.
shame us, Allah.
Mm.
And
We
any more.
say
And
any more
extracurricular activities.
practice as well. Practice as well.
In fact, you know, we
Okay,
know
I
you
will
don't
like
play everything, sir.
every song, man. Like
Everything,
this
man.
track is
Everything.
being, it's intentionally created for you guys to
Bro,
like
how
and like
far? How far?
not
That
just
song. That song.
How far?
yeah,
Yeah, man.
Alpha as
How far
well.
is a great song?
True.
I beg.
Mark
Sorry,
YP
everybody.
local true.
Wow.
That
How
was
far is a
stupid.
fantastic song? Oh my God. How didn't we say
Yeah.
that since?
So
How
almost
far?
even red
How far?
eyes like
Red
that's
Eyes
an,
2.
like
Shout out to
even Sue.
BK.
That's
Shout out to BK.
yeah.
Red Eye is
So
fire, man.
yeah, man. Like so basically the whole thing is just done in a way that can't push the whole collective effort in every different angle. Like every song is just a different take on our collective take as well on hip hop, on music, on what we're trying to do. That's it.
I swear, how far? Such a good song. Shout out to Loco too. Yeah. Shout out to Loco.
So cool, sir.
Oloko Nsogbu.
Yeah.
Oh man,
So
thank
we
you
go.
guys so
If
much.
we go sleep, Abby.
Yeah, you guys have tried so much. Thank you guys so much for joining the space.
He go sleep, care.
Thank you guys for having us. Thank you guys for streaming the music. Please keep streaming the music.
Yeah, man.
And keep sharing the music. Keep putting your friends on. Your people.
100%.
I really
You know what I
raising hand.
mean?
You like an
Yeah,
answer.
Like,
Give me
man.
that.
man, one more before we go.
Give me
More just
that.
give the person chance. Give the person chance, man.
Guys,
Yeah.
Vladi,
Yeah, we,
your
Vladdy.
chance. So
I just want to add something. But if you say you go live like by them say, he say, or go down the drain. I know what they tell me about time meet am. Guy, that nigga cool, and that version of wetin they tell me, no jam at all. No jam at all, guy. I mean, feel like say the guy dey even snub me, but guy even fell asleep now. YP using leg wake me up, say, bro, I don't dey go. We go see after the show. Guy, my head bust and like Jesus Christ, guy. If I come back this Benin, oh my I come back, I say, oh, I don't lie. So,
bro, who is
it's
who
so
is this
much
Who is this Vladimir guy? I just love this guy so much, man. Who's this guy?
Oh, yeah, no, I don't do really. Oh, no. I
Yeah,
get
man. Shout out to everybody. God bless you guys. Love you
Please, guys,
guys.
go and
it.
stream.
Bro, Been a Minute
You
was heavy, like man. We have guys give you credit for that song. Been a Minute is too hard.
I'm on
Rent was due,
like me,
man.
I don't give you YP. YP no one make I chop him money. And he know say
Like,
I
very
do.
fine,
YP,
so,
try to send your boy phones. Try to send your boy phones.
No
Oh,
shaking.
you ready
I
to do
real.
the next, eh?
I
Okay.
bet me not drop me, I want send beats.
Eh.
Yeah, for
Oh
me.
yeah,
Live.
now.
24
Check
hours.
check
I'm
the
active.
email on Max's bio.
I do you, broski.
Yeah, for me.
And shout out to my baby girl Sarah. Mwah. Bye bye.
All right, man.
yeah,
It's been real,
thank you
man.
guys
Shout
for
out to all
you
of
guys
you.
been real with
AB,
you guys.
man.
Shout out Apex
Yeah.
Village. Shout
Thank
out
you.
Laime, Azanti, THK, YP. Until next time, shout out to our collaborators, Hot New Afro, Nothing Bad Happens on a Friday, The Grill Hype. We see all of you. Shout out to you guys.
Shout out to you guys,
Yeah.
man. Now, it would be
Man, God bless.